Hello guys, welcome back to my platform here. Now, one Nigerian woman has been arrested in Italy. What does she do? This woman takes Nigerian ladies to Europe. She takes them from Nigeria, arrange them, organize them, push them through the desert, push them through the Mediterranean Sea into Italy, and then position them there for prostitution. And she will also give them oath to swear allegiance that they are not going to expose her. Now, these small girls that she trafficked to Europe began to pay. They tell them, say, if you talk, if you try to expose me, you go mad or you die. Either of the two, that juju will hold you. So at a point when these girls had gone far, some of them began to hear messages, they began to learn, they began to, decode the tactics that has held them bound. And then they reported to the police. Now the police began to trace this woman until she's arrested. Let me give you the full details of what is happening. So all these women you see coming to Nigeria, oh, I want to take your daughter abroad so she can be working in a hairdressing shop, so she can be working in a restaurant, so she can be a nanny, a babysitter and all that. They are criminals. They are bringing them here for Opomiliki. Except you want to tell your daughter. But one problem we have here is that you may be thinking, oh, okay, my daughter, go with them. So when you get to Italy, expose everything so that they can catch your madam and then you benefit from it. Sometimes it may not work like that. When they get to Niger, they will use her there and do business. After months or even 1 year or a year, they will move her to Libya and they will do the Libya own. The Libya own is the worst because when they get to Europe, at least there's respect and rule of law there. But the ones happening in Libya, even the person may even disappear in the case of Libya. So let's quickly take a look at what happened. Human trafficking for prostitution exploitation. 46-year-old woman tracked down and taken to prison. Now, they said that this thing happened between 2016 and 2017. The woman, together with some of her fellow countrymen, had facilitated the entry into Sicily of women from Africa to be forced into prostitution. Opomiliki. So if you are getting this video, please help me share it so that others will also learn from these stories. On Wednesday, November 20th, the Carabinieri of the San Bonifacio station tracked down and arrested a 46-year-old Nigerian woman, the recipient of a prison order issued by the Criminal Enforcement Office of the Public Prosecutor's Office at the Catania Court for human trafficking for the purpose of exploiting prostitution. This is happening in Italy. So once these girls land in Europe, they take them away from camp. Once they land in Italy, they take them away from camp. They take them away from wherever the government has given them, and then they position them where they want them to be. And then business has started. Now, but most of these things that they do in the, you understand, these businesses that they do, they don't do it in this uptown. They do it in those cities that are not that much developed. There are raw cities in Italy that if you go there, you wouldn't want to, live in those places. There are a lot of people living rough life. In fact, the police is tired of these guys. The police has done their best and they are tired. Now, what the police is doing now is just trying to push them not to come in further into the city. If you go to all those, let me not mention, just forget about it. Now, they said that between 2016 and 2017, the woman, together with some of her fellow countrymen, had, facilitated the entry of some girls, from Africa into Europe, and they have forced them into this prostitution for money making, for their own personal pocketeria gains. That is the reason why they brought them to Europe. Now, sometime in the past, we also had a similar story where a woman also brought in, and I think that woman was arrested in Nigeria, and they had to extradite her to Europe to come and face justice here after she had, used many girls to make money. These are the kinds of things we are seeing in this country. Once the formal procedure were completed, the 46-year-old was taken to Ontario prison at the disposal of the judicial authorities, and here she will continue to serve her prison. Now, in this case, they did not give us a particular time or time frame that this woman is going to stay in prison. Even as I speak to you now, some people are still on their way to Europe through these same means. A lot of people have also ended up in different huts in Libya where they are being forced to do this same prostitution, and their madams are collecting money. A time came when this thing became too much, and the Oba of Benin, because this thing was rampant in Benin City, Edo State, the Oba of Benin now had to swear for these people and say it will not be well with them, those people who wants to continue. So this thing had a positive impact, and a lot of people were saved because many people were in the street doing this same thing just to make sure they pay their madam back. Okay, so that one also helped in reducing. So they are no longer doing it that much. People are now doing it through the corners. People are still, arranging people that they want to take to Europe to go and do akona for them to get money. So this thing has to stop. It is getting out of hand. Every day we are getting crime stories. And one part of it is that you may have done these things. If you look at the story here, you will hear about 2016 and 2017. So this person started 2016 and 2017. Now, what I don't know is if this woman is still doing that until this 2024. But you heard 2016 and 2017. Now, things you did in the past that you never knew, or maybe you have dropped. That's why I tell you people that Oyibo people does not forgive. If you commit a crime, even if it is 100 years, there is nothing like all these things they tell us in Africa. Oh, once you have confessed your sin to God and then come to him with a clean heart, you have become a new creature. Old things have passed away. If you commit crime 100 years ago, and the Oyibo people finds out in 2024, 2025, you will still answer the query. There is nothing like, I'm a new creature. I'm now in Christ. Some of them doesn't even believe in Christ. So leave crime. You may be doing crime today. And one thing about them is that if you are doing crime today, they are not going to rush you and say, hey, stop there. What are you doing? And then they will now start arguing and say, did you do it or did you not? No, they don't do that. They give you a long rope and you'll be doing that same thing for a long time. When they will come for you, you cannot escape it because they have seen you finish. They have Nasi finish. They have seen everything about you. They have multiple evidence that when they show you self, you will just go dumb. You won't be able to defend it. So leave crime alone and face reality. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. Please share this video for me so others can get to hear the message. Thank you. In this case, I want you guys to download Tap Send. Since the Christmas is here, they are doing bonus. They are giving bonus to our viewers. If you download Tap Send and you want to send money to Nigeria, to our families back home, please, all you have to do is just to use my promo code on the screen and type it in capital letters. And you are going to get, like people in the United Kingdom are going to get £15. Those in Europe using euro, you are going to get 15 euros. Those in America and Canada, you are getting $30. And those in the UAE, you are getting 25 AED times 3, which is equivalent to 75 AED. So it's a very good offer. So please use my promo code, guys, to do this very transaction to Nigeria and enjoy the bonus that follows suit. Thank you. and God bless you. Bye.